We've been looking at this experiment cadence metric calculation, and I wanted to look at the gross product knowledge base to ensure that the knowledge base is up to date with the current status of our experiments. So there are a few steps I've added in here. I'm looking at the current knowledge base, which is on the direction page. I've taken these first 3 columns and put them into a spreadsheet. I want to compare what we have on the knowledge base with what we're seeing in the code base, where we use feature flags for our experiments. So I've really just copied and pasted that directly in here, and I'll run through how I have determined that some of these need updating. So for each of the experiments, I'm looking at the link that you've provided in the product page, in this case in product email campaigns. I'm really just scrolling through, looking for the rollout issue, which could be called experiment rollout or experiment tracking. Once I've found that, it should tell me the name of the experiment key, which some of the older ones have experiment percentage on the end of them. Most of the newer ones don't, it's just the experiment key. And then I'm looking up, there's a few SciSense dashboards which will tell me what's still in the code base, so I can look for that and see it's not still in the code base. I have another one which looks at experiments removed from the code base, and I can see this has been removed. There's no experiment feature flag for in-product marketing emails. So I'm copying the rollout issue into there just for reference, and the name of the feature flag, and I've determined that this is concluded, and I've just linked to that SciSense dashboard which shows that it's been removed in this case. I'm putting the word concluded in there because that's the word that I'm seeing used in your dashboard further down. So this one says it's still active. I'm saying it's concluded because the feature flag no longer exists. So I've gone through and done that for all of these experiments down to this one here. These are from 2019, 2020. So I didn't check these last ones, and we probably don't need to. We can probably safely assume that these have all been concluded. All I'm doing in this column here is checking that the word is the same. That's why I've kept the same words, active and concluded, that are being used over here. These ones that say scheduled, I'm just saying whether we already have the feature flag in the code base. This doesn't say that it's the experiment itself is active. It just means it could be activated. But because these say scheduled for and they're all in the past, they probably need to be updated. You're either scheduling it for some time in the future, or it's already gone live. What else have we got? Oh, we also have the API. So you can go through here and you can look for a feature flag by name. For example, this one, and it will tell you the status. So that's enabled 50% of the time. That might be useful for determining whether some of these ones are live yet or not.